Quick reality check. If you're posting tips, hacks, or value content consistently and you're still not getting the client, it's not your effort, it's your strategy. Because the way people consume content and decide who to trust has changed. And most founders are still playing the old game. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's get into it. Number 1. Being helpful is keeping you invisible. Let's start with the harsh truth. The era of value content, or at least the way we've been taught how to do it, has changed. 3 tips for this. The number 1 hack for that. The reason why you're stuck at this. You could post consistently, stay disciplined, and genuinely try to help people and still feel invisible. Because consistency only works when the underlying model is correct. If the model is broken, all consistency does is drain you. That's why so many founders are exhausted, but can't explain why. They're not lazy, they're just misaligned. If being helpful was enough, you wouldn't still be chasing traction. You don't need more posts. You need a clearer operating system. Number 2, you're competing with AI and you're losing. Here's what quietly changed the entire game. People don't use Instagram or TikTok to find answers anymore. When someone needs clarity, a tip, a breakdown, a how-to, they don't even scroll on social media. They ask ChatGPT, and it gives them faster answers, better explanations, more complete context. So, informational content does not stand out anymore. It blends in. If your content strategy is built in teaching information, you're competing with something that never gets tired, emotional, or inconsistent. You can't out-teach AI, which means your advantage isn't information anymore. It's how you think and how clearly you communicate. Number 3. Perspective is the new authority. The real shift isn't posting more. It's about how you think. Value today isn't what you know. It's how you frame problems, your judgment, your experience, the ability to create clarity for someone who feels stuck. That's why founders who win don't guess what to post. They operate from a clear message, a clear point of view, and a clear identity. When that foundation is missing, content feels random. When it's clear, content becomes obvious. If your content doesn't change how someone thinks, it will never change what they do. And behavior change is the only thing that creates clients. Number 4, why advice content creates the wrong audience. Here's something most people won't admit. Advice content attracts people who want to consume but not decide. When your content is all about tips, explanations, you train your audience to watch, save, nod, move on. They're not looking for change. They're just looking for assurance. That's why advice-heavy accounts grow followers who are always learning but never acting. Buyers don't want more advice. They want clarity from someone who understands their problem deeply. Advice speaks curiosity. Perspective speaks to pain. If your content attracts people who only want advice, don't be surprised when none of them become clients. Authority attracts buyers. Advice attracts spectators. Number 5, polished content is a trust killer. This is where most founders hide. They try to sound professional. They over-polish. They avoid saying anything uncomfortable, and their content disappears. Authority doesn't come from being impressive. It comes from being real. Talk like a big brother. Talk like a big sister. Say the thing they already feel but can't articulate yet. That's what creates connection. If your content does not create a reaction, it will never be a decision. Trust is built when people recognize themselves in your honesty. Number 6, safe content creates forgettable brands. Well, at some point, you have to say what others want. You have to expose everything. Your peers benefit from keeping quiet. the things that make people think, why are they saying this? That's not supposed to be shared. Good. That's leadership. This is why most creators stay generic and why a few become the obvious choice. If you're not willing to risk discomfort, you'll never earn credibility. Leadership starts when you stop protecting your image and start telling the truth. 7. Transformation converts. Education doesn't. Tips don't transform people. Perspective does. Information gets saved. Transformation gets acted on. And action is what leads to DMs, conversations, and clients. When someone watches a content and thinks, that explains exactly what I'm dealing with, you've already won. That level of clarity doesn't come from guessing. It comes from refining your message over time. If your content doesn't shift behavior, it's entertainment, not positioning. And positioning is what turns attention into clients. Number 8, motivation is not a content strategy. Here's the final truth that most founders miss. If content feels heavy, inconsistent, or even draining, it's not because you lack discipline. It's because you're relying on motivation to do the work of structure. Motivation works on the good days. Founders don't build businesses on good days. When your message is clear, when your content has a system, when execution is supported, content stops being hard. Motivation fades, but systems compound. And compounding is how real brands are made. By the way, I'm Gen Gacer. I help business owners build clear personal brands using simple, repeatable systems and support long-term visibility without burnout. If you feel stuck posting inconsistently, unsure what to say, or overwhelmed of content, it's not because you lack discipline. It's because you lack a system. Click the link below and book a brand strategy call with me. We'll break down how to clarify your message, structure your content, and build a personal brand that actually works for your business. If you're building something real, subscribe, stay connected, because we're learning, applying, and winning this game together. I'll see you in the next one.